My name is Christine Linz. I'm the Executive Director of GWNet, the Global Women's Network for the Energy Transition, which I co-founded in 2017. And it's my clear belief that the energy transition will be more just, more inclusive, and will advance more quickly if there is more women in this space and if the decisions are taken by men and women together. I have been working in this energy transition field for the last 25 years, and I have witnessed that there are only very few women, tendency rising fortunately, but still according to latest statistics from IRENA there are about 32% women in renewable energy, which is higher than the share of women in conventional oil and gas sectors where it's only 22%, but we're still far away from gender parity. And when we know that this industry, which currently employs around 11 million people, will offer about 42 million jobs in 2050, it's clear that this industry will only be able to grow at the needed pace if it attracts the best talents from both women and men. And that's why we have founded GWNet back in 2017 with the aim to advance the energy transition by empowering women in this space. I'm proud to say that we now have over 1,300 members from over 100 countries. And we actively promote women by providing connections, networking events in the last years, more and more virtual. We are offering a Women in Energy Expert platform. We are offering a series of mentoring programs and also provide evidence about the share of women and the role of women in the energy transition. We issue studies, etc. That's my objective for the years to come, to continue to work in this field, and I look forward to witness the inclusiveness in the years to come.